Let's sort you out, my friend. Today is our last day for the 500 Rand Budget Food Challenge, where we've managed to make 5 meals for a family of 4 this week, all within the 500 Rand budget. In fact, we capped it at 495 Rand, which we were really impressed with. So we've got the best recipe for last, a steak and chip sandwich. This is perfect Friday night comfort takeaway meal. In fact, Friday morning. So I'm going to invite my man to join us for a little Friday breakfast, because this is how you do it on a Friday.
You know,
have you got any
talking about other people on the couch,
I know.
Yeah.
But that was lovely. What a team. What a panel. So, buddy, we've arrived at the moment. I think I've been dreaming about this steak sandwich for the whole week. We're doing it slightly differently.
Okay, how are we going to do it?
So this might push the boat out for both you and I, because we have a way that we like to cook our meat. We're going to do it really quick. We want really soft and tender. We're going to slice it up into really thin slices. And it's all about the flavor. So we're going to inject some beautiful curry flavors. We've got some chips going down as well. We're going to put it together in a sandwich, and it's going to be the best meal we've had all week.
Okay, done and dusted. Let's go. So what do you need me to do?
Okay, so you're going to start with our potatoes. I think cut them into chips to get ahead of the curve there.
What type of chips are you looking for?
It's up to you, buddy.
Do you want to go French, or do you want to go like nice and rustic and big?
One has to go French, surely, on
That's
Friday
right. Do you want to go a bit French?
Come on.
Let me show you how to make a French fry with a knife.
Let's think about that going in the sandwich. So I suppose chip butty type vibes, you want them a little bit smaller. I want a bit of crunch there, hey? I want that texture. I think that's great. So we've got our first sauce going here, and what I'm going to do, just to save time, I'm going to put our thinly sliced sirloin, which we got on a daily difference deal, which is absolutely amazing, into the sauce that's ready-made, just to cook for a minute.
Okay.
Literally just to let the meat cook.
Fantastic.
But not toughen up, because there's nothing worse than a tough, stringy piece of meat in a steak sandwich.
Very true.
So we're going to let these literally just cook through, and I'm going to make a start on the sauce here to show you how we got there. And again, we've been using staples, things that we probably have in our cabinets, and just following the deals that are there every day. So we bought 2 proteins. We bought the chicken, which we froze half, and we used half at the beginning of the week.
Oh, I love that,
our 2 sirloins. So now we get to enjoy the just rewards at the end of the week. So we've got some onions that are going to go in here. And this is, again, you know your flavor profile. We've got some curry powder. I like the curry. See, the curry for me is just that's home, you know. So I think that's very, very needed, especially in something as comforting as this particular dish. And Zoe and I were talking about it yesterday in terms of like ramping up flavor. If you're dealing with veggies, so just like a vegetable stew, for instance, go the curry route, take it to another level. Got a steak sandwich, want to take it to another level? Curry it up. It adds a whole different flavor profile and flavor development. That's looking beautiful. And then we're going to add a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of sugar. If you don't have these, Nicole, our foodie queen, was telling us that you can substitute with a little bit of chutney, something that has that kind of balance of the acid, the sugar, the sweet. And then we're going to add a little bit of water to reduce down. And then that will reduce down. That's great. Add a bit more sauce here. But our meat is already starting to look fantastic. Okay, so the chips just wanted to kind of turn grey. The chips are good? Yes. Yes, my friend. Oh, that's looking beautiful. Chips are looking amazing. Some salt. Thank you. Some oil. And then we're good to go. Beautifully. This is smelling good, man. It's smelling like home. This is the best. That is cooking down beautifully. I'm just so terrified we're going to overcook the steak, so keeping an eye there. This sauce is reducing down beautifully. Trust it. I think what we could do is add a little bit of the flour just to add a bit more sauciness, and in fact, I'm going to do it here as well. Okay, so now we're talking, because you're going to thicken it up beautifully. You want it to be pliable. You know, if you are going to be enjoying it together with some chips, I want the chips to soak up some of the sauces, man. You know, that's the whole point of having this beautiful balance of. The steak is looking so good, just sitting on its ace here. What are we going to do with this baby? You kind of know the kind of person you are by how you react when you see a steak like this. So what I'm going to do with this guy is just slice it up nice and thin. And we want ultra, ultra thin edges. Why? So it can cook super, super quickly. There we go. And that is great. I know some people think, oh, sacrilege to cut a perfectly good steak. So this is what I was talking about. But I'm not offended, because I know where this is going. And also consider, we are looking to volume. You know, you want to feed an entire bunch of people on a budget. And I think what's important is
everybody's going to get a bite of the steak. Everybody's going to get a little piece of it. You know, when you've got a big steak, you're going to cut into a couple of slices.
Only
not going
Carl
to
gets
work
it.
out.
Only Carl gets
That's
the steak, yeah.
exactly. So, and also when you cut the steak, you're also cutting through, and you're getting a bit of the marbling as well. So you're actually just opening up flavor.
There is fat there, and I think it's about respecting the meat.
Yeah.
So however you cook it, understand that the meat needs quick. You obviously want to render the fats in whatever way, so you expose that marbling for sure.
Definitely.
But as long as you're operating on that principle of treating the meat with respect, it doesn't matter how you end up cooking it. Remember, we roast beef, we do beef on absolutely every kind of level.
Super accurate.
Okay, that I'm going to take off. Thank you for...
Wow. Already
Yeah, that's gonna be
smelling
perfect.
so good. And sometimes I wish that smells would travel through a TV screen. It would be so good.
People are imagining the smell right
Yeah.
now. They're olfactory senses, I have no doubt. Okay, that looks absolutely beautiful. I'm going to turn that down. And you can see that's starting to reduce almost into like a savory jam level sauce,
Yes.
which is absolutely phenomenal. And then we're going to add, I'm just going to put that in now for
All
the
right.
sake of. We're going to add our beautiful steak to that guy.
Great.
Those can go into the air fryer, my friend. Our
All right.
chippies. And then we are almost ready to start compiling this guy. I'm going to just add a bit more sauce here.
Oh, that is great.
Oh, we've got a
Okay.
production line going
This-
there.
I can see you got like a couple of levels of this cook as well coming through, which is
All right.
great. And I know we're going to put all of the ingredients on expressoshow.com naturally, but it's very exciting to look at the value of money and also make it, you know, take it so much further for your family. I want this to be a constant narrative, you know.
A staple, and you don't have to skimp on the quality or the nutrition. That is the most important thing. So I'm going to ask you to grab a couple of slices of bread, get those ready so we can start compiling our sandwich here. But here is the vibe. If you want to follow in our footsteps, today is your last chance of winning one of 5 Woolworths vouchers valued at 500 Rand. Simply head over to the Expresso competition post on our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram page and answer the question. If you only had 500 Rand yourself to make 5 meals for a family of 4, what would you make? And include that hashtag 500 Rand challenge in your answer. The competition closes today. That's the 19th of May. So get on it. You can find all the terms and conditions that do apply. Okay, my friend, we need some chips.
When you
And
say
then-
some chips, do you mind if I just go in here? Because I'm not going
Just
to
do
mess
it.
around
Don't
here.
play. Don't
I
play,
don't
my
want to play
friend.
it. There you go. So the chips are there, okay.
Then
And now you go
you're gonna
in
spoon out a little bit of our
there
steak. Let's use a bit of this guy.
and just go for it.
Oh,
We
mama.
will.
I don't know, an
Yes,
egg
man.
seems to be saying, hey, pick me.
Yes.
Hey? I don't know why an egg would want to join this. Oh, that looks amazing, dude. And now, let's pop our other slice on. And then, my friend, do you want toasted or would you like
This should be toasted for me. I would
Okay.
probably do toasted, but I'd probably add some cheese as well. But, you know, do you want a budget?
and
Good to
possibly
go.
that egg. Let me turn the stove on first. And then we are winning at
This is
life.
fantastic. You should try this.
There we go.
So grab the ingredients at expressoshow.com. If you make this and you make it even better than we have today,
Good luck.
I suggest,
Good
yeah, no,
luck.
well, I mean, I think you'll do very well. Can you post it and send it to us? 0634088863. Give this a shot. We're going to finish this off and feed the team. Stay right there.
Feed the masses.